Well, it's our Monday afternoon storm update, and what a historic storm it has been. I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci. There was me getting stuck in the snow. I tried to make a snow angel, and I kind of did that, but then look what happened.
See how I did? Oh boy. Hold on. Oh, okay.
I need a little help with that. That was
Oh
a
no.
tough one for me. The snow was so deep, I couldn't get out. Shawnee, my wife, helped me out with that one. All right, here's a look at our storm radar from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Monday. There was one band of heavy snow that sat over eastern New Jersey. And for us at the Jersey Shore, that meant places like Monmouth and Ocean counties, even getting into parts of Atlantic, where we were talking about 2 inch plus per hour rates within that band here. Now, that has since gone, it's moved offshore, but they are getting that band in southeastern Massachusetts. It's a separate band, but still same kind of intensity. Here's a look at our snow forecast versus reality here of what we got. So we do have 18 to 26 inches of snow in most of that red area, especially Northern Ocean in Monmouth, which is probably going to come in amongst the highest totals. Actually, Newark Liberty International Airport, 27.1 inches. That would be the second snowiest storm on record for the airport. But in terms of the Jersey Shore, I mean, we had big snow pretty much everywhere. The only exception was Coastal Cape, where not everywhere got the double digits, but still 8.7. I mean, that's a pretty significant storm for Coastal Cape. Here's a look at our highest gust. ACY Airport taking a top mark at 61 miles an hour, but plenty of gusts in the 50s from Cape May up to Harvey Cedars, and then over to Pleasantville here, 53 miles an hour there. Here's a look at our Futurecast. It's light snow from here on out. It wraps up about sunset or so, and then we are breezy overnight, and it gets chilly. Wind chills will be in the low to mid teens for most of the night. But after about 6 p.m., again, that snow is gone here. Here's a look at our winter storm risk. Still going with a high for the snow. Not so much because of the snow to come, but because of the cleanup afterwards. Remember, this is a heavy, wet snow, heart attack snow. Seriously, the shoveling is an issue here. So if you have the snowblower, use it. You might want to think about hiring maybe some teenagers or a contractor to take care of the snow. Wind damage is still a high. Power outages remain. Ocean County in particular seeing the most power outages. We have over 100,000 customers without power in New Jersey as of 2 o'clock on our Monday here. Black ice going to be around with refreeze both tonight and on Tuesday night. We still have one more round of tidal flooding here. It's minor stage for the afternoon. Here's a look at the snow after 12 o'clock on Monday. 2 to 4 inches for that red area. And that was with that heavy band of snow that just kind of pivoted through the eastern part of the state here. Once you get further to the western part of the state, that's where we saw less. Tidal flooding again, expecting minor stage through about 4 o'clock or so for the Atlantic Ocean waters here. Not much on the Delaware Bay. This is the typical kind of flooding we see a couple dozen times a year. Travel impacts at ACY Airport, everything canceled for today. And in Philadelphia and Newark, pretty much everything's canceled, but there are still a few flights that are going to try to get off, but very delayed at that. NJ Transit, whether it's light rail, buses, or trains, suspended until further notice. The travel ban is lifted on the roads. That being said, I mean, I've seen plenty of images across New Jersey here. The major highways are still being cleared out. Just don't travel today. And really, I don't see travel improving until Tuesday afternoon, at least significantly until Tuesday afternoon. Blizzard of 2026. I don't know what we're calling it yet, but this is just one of three storms that happened with a six at the end. Something about sixes, man. Big storms here for us. 2016 was Winter Storm Jonas, and then the blizzard of 96, an all-time snowstorm for the entire Northeast. Not just snowstorm, tidal flooding and winds too. What happens after this? Well, a few rain showers Wednesday, particularly during the afternoon. Then Thursday, we get a mini coastal storm to pass through the area. Now, I do not expect this to be a big snowmaker, but snow is in the realm of possibility for our Thursday afternoon. We will keep you updated on this. Otherwise, for our inland 7 day forecast, temperatures in the 40s Wednesday through Sunday. Again, Thursday is a wild card here because if we do get snow, highs will be in the 30s. But we will see a good amount of melting. This is not going to linger around like we saw after the January 25th storm.